Hey, good morning. Here I come. Hey, y'all. Good morning. I'm not going to even gonna wait for 20 to come in. I'm gonna start talking now. Actually, this live was supposed to be my niece this morning. I was gonna relax, but she still sleep, so she'll probably come on a little later. I'm the one to get. I'm the early bird, but I gotta get her used to coming on at the time that I normally come on. Because by the time when she want to come on, I was trying to tell her yesterday, it'd be people I've been watching that come on at these times that we be supporting each other, and I don't like going to talk. It is just an unspoken thing that we be doing with one another. But if we have to come on, we will. But I'm just saying. So good morning, January. Jay Parrish, girl, you at the top, and I almost passed you up. Good morning, Miss Blessing. Anyway, have a great day on purpose. Well, thank you, January Capricorn, Voodoo, Purple Peach, Face Yaya, Chocolate Cocoa, and for the three people that's in the sky. Everybody live this morning. And I noticed everybody is talking about, well, not everybody, well, mostly that I watch, is talking about Nature Boy. And I'm going to be serious. I don't really research him like that. And the first time I really started hearing about Nature Boy was last year sometime when Tracy was always talking about him. But since he's been trending lately a lot, I'm gonna go there a little bit this morning, but not too much because my niece is into all of that, and that's the younger generation, and so she'll probably come on later and talk about it anyway. And I appreciate the little audience that she's been having. So, pretty cool. And she's starting like that. So I know pretty soon she'll be having a YouTube page. I think she'd rather YouTube. And she's kind of just testing out. Y'all, let me get my Florinaise. I always forget. It rained. It rained cats and dogs yesterday. And it kind of messed up the internet. That's why I was just a little late. Besides trying to catch some of Brianna this morning, I was pausing while I was getting ready, trying to watch a little bit of her too this morning. But then my gadget was kind of going slow too. And I know because of how that rain. You know how it is in April showers out here, y'all. Good morning, Ray Black. So let me speak on the YouTube just a little bit. Just a little bit. So yesterday, y'all know I'm not a panel hopper. So yesterday I was just strolling around on the YouTube streets, and I hadn't really been going over to Pastor Juicy because he'd be on way late in the night, in the mornings and stuff. But he was on yesterday, at a pretty decent time, for me to be watching. So I watched him, and wasn't that many people on, but he will always be on. You can't find nobody else on. Believe me, Pastor Juicy, but he's gonna be on. So anyway, while I was watching, there was a troll under the name of Bless Watkins. And they kept commenting, and he was commenting back. So I jumped down and Bless too. It said it wasn't me, so he can see that Bless Watkins wasn't me. And the person kept commenting, and it's like he wasn't seeing my comments about that's not me. But then when the troll started talking about the Miss O, as if I'm really arguing back and forth with her in his chat, or whatever the case may be, and everybody know I've been ignoring that. I ain't got time for all that, and all that kind of stuff, untruths or whatever, So when I saw them do that, I clicked the link, and I'm not a link clicker. Y'all know that. So I can let him know that's not me. But while I was waiting to go up there, somebody must have told him because he blocked that one. But when I got on there and I was saying that's not me down in there, he said, yeah, I just blocked it. He said, but that go another one. You still talking. I said, but I'm on the panel with you. And then that troll, he highlighted, wrote something else after he blocked that one. So evidently they got 3 or 4 maybe. I don't know. And then sent some smiley faces while I was on the panel. He said, you still talking? I said, you see I'm on this panel with you. And they put up some smiley faces. But somebody, and I'm not going to mention the name because I'm not trying to give them free promotion and let nobody run over there and see this person. In my comment section, though, somebody read my comment section, somebody wrote who they think it was. And it triggered me to think, I do remember that person saying they're going to make all kinds of troll pages to everybody who they don't like. And I said, oh, I remember that person saying that. And I do believe that that's that person. And I don't want to say the name. And all I'm gonna say is it's a sick person, and we all know who it is because he kicked up a bunch of mess, had a breakdown. Well, probably about 4 or 5 months ago. So that's all I got to say about that. But then I find out this morning that troll was in Miss Pizarro chat last night. And I missed Pizarro yesterday. I caught the beginning of her because I remember sharing the video, the very beginning of her. And I think me and my niece, we went out to the store or something, so I didn't really catch all her stuff. And I found out last night they was in there going at iBay. And iBay was falling for it. I started putting my title iBay that was me just now, but I can say it now. I guess she'll get the message. And I said, whoever it is really trying to get me, since I kind of chilled on a rah-rah, in my opinion, is trying to get me to really get to going at somebody or something. And I put on my community board last night. I did feel like going off. I put on there, I feel like I want to go off on a muddy, fubby. That's how I said it. But then I said, no, I'm going to bridle my tongue. I'm not going to do it because I see what, what it is and what it's hitting for, so to speak. And so to me, that's what they're trying to do. It could be the people that's doing a lot of lying and keep mentioning me with old stuff. Who knows? But I'm not going there because been there, done that, so I'm moving on. I'm not trying to regurgitate nothing. And I was telling that to Jay Wilson yesterday when I was on his panel, and he was saying, they put it out there, he gonna come talk about it. Well, he gonna talk about it no matter what they put out. He gonna get his click view in the corner. I said, well, that's you. But it's funny, but that's one thing about him. At least he's being honest with it. We can appreciate and respect that. He don't care what nobody say. I can come on and say I cut my finger. Jay Wilson, you come on here and make a whole story. Well, y'all, let's walk over and cut a finger, y'all. And did she go to the hospital? What kind of bandit? You know, he gonna make a show. In other words, I'm not trying to drag him anything. He gonna make a show out of nothing. But I can say you gotta respect and appreciate him for that. He gonna come on and do his shows. But I do believe that somebody's trying to get me to go there. I really believe that now. I may of all people. So maybe they're trying to think back of whoever I used to argue with or used to have a problem with and trying to get me to go there. So that's just my opinion. Oh, good morning, Miss Conspiracy. Girl, I heard about that in your chat. Yeah, because I left you earlier. I was there in the beginning. Lady Nika, not in your chat, I pray out. Oh, Lady Nika's fine. She's fine. Lady Nika is a strong woman. I know everybody used to be saying how she's doing, worried about it, but Lady Nika is not really sickly and fragile. She has lupus, but she's okay. She's okay. So, and she'll be over here. I've already spoke with her this morning. We always check with each other. She's fine. And anyway, Purple Peach, good morning. Right, blessed. Don't give them that energy. Yeah, if I choose to chill for a minute, and that's what I'm gonna do. However, I'm going to mention this though. Now, Tracy Mostick was taken because of Stanky Baby Sand movie, allegedly. Wow. Okay, thanks for the word. Let me ponder on that for a minute, Ray Black. I gave a word, girl. Okay. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a while sometimes to figure out what you could be talking about, but that's okay. You explain it further. Oh, Lord. Here we go. One of these spam calls. Let me block it. Every time I get one, I block it. My husband being there talking to him. Did I tell y'all stop calling me? I said, stop bothering me. I said, those are different people. Every time somebody calls, and it's a whole room full of people that's doing telemarketing or whatever. And they all got the number. They don't know which one of them called and didn't call it. He really be thinking that's the same people, you know, from what I gather. But anyway, so if that's the case, wow. Wow, y'all. See, that's why that stuff is just so intense. So y'all doing the right thing. Let Miss Bazaar explain all that to y'all, because she go around and get the intel better than me when it comes to something like that lately, because I ain't really been doing it like that. Let me answer. Okay. So anyway, what I'm going to talk about it, like I said, it's going to be briefly, because I think my niece is going to come on and talk about that. I don't really, like I say, know a lot about Nature Boy. However, I didn't know he had a big sex cult like that, because during the time when I used to hear Teresa talk about him, and I peeked over there, he had about 3. I guess they was his main lady and his bottom ladies or whatever, you know, they're called. And each one of them would show when I was cooking. One would come dance. One would come say, yeah, each one of them getting on camera doing something. And I didn't know it was more than 3 women at this time. I'm finding out that it was. You know, the SWAT team came to the place to get them, but they didn't put the ladies in handcuffs. And the way I got it was a white gentleman that was a part of the cult. And he turned out to be working with the FBI. There was a white woman involved too. I don't know if they say she was working with them too, undercover or not. I'm not really researching like my niece is. So, but I'm going to go there and listen to a little bit of the rest. Now, everybody already done showed this video, because I was thinking about it. I'm going to show a little bit. Everybody already talking about it. But for those of y'all that don't follow and don't know, we're going to hear just a little bit of that too. So I just can't wait for her to come talk about it. I mean, I'm not into him, you know, people, you know, stuff, people like that. I'm just not into it. Good morning, Rose Bennett. Rose Bennett, y'all is skilly. She be telling me little stuff that's going on. I know she gonna let me know who she think that troll is. You know, so anyway, let me get to that over there. I'm Spitty. I don't know why I'm got Spitty Boy. You talking about me? I'm just gonna say Spitty Boy. Okay. Maybe because I was watching some of his yesterday. So we're gonna hit a raid a little bit. Good morning, Voodoo. I was wondering, yeah, from what I hear, you've been having it for a while. And is it raw, right? Wow. They've been watching it for a hot minute. Good morning, Giggle Bunny. Anyway, let me listen at this. I was trying to listen at some more this morning. And another reason I don't want to go too far in it, but she gonna really talk about it in detail. Like I say, you know how these young folks are. They follow that kind of stuff. I told her she could reach out to the young artists.
Right here. Hey, we're good. We're good. We're good. Fuck that. What you want us to do? What you want us to do? No, we open the front door. Yo. Get my wallet. Get my wallet. They breaking the door open. Yo. We're good. We're good. We're coming out. We're coming out. We're good. We're coming out. No need to break anything.
Wow. He act like he really scared. Wow.
Don't shoot. We got a baby.
He's over there talking about don't shoot. They got a baby in there. And why would you have a baby in there amongst all of that? Did one of the girls have a baby for him or something? Wow. And so, blessed the white boy was with FBI, the local police, D-Cop would have been the ones to show up. No, they can call a SWAT team. That ring, that trafficking ring is big enough for the SWAT team. You know, it's probably was too big for the police department because from what I hear, it wasn't just there in that one area, it was all over. So no, that stuff like that, human trafficking across state line and out of the country, the FBI gonna be involved. He got several children that live in the house, Perfect Peach. Wow. Okay, they proved last night that it was local police, not feds. But why was everybody saying it was the feds? And he seems to think that was the feds, and that's what everybody kind of reporting that I saw. Because SWAT team, anytime you, even when you trafficking drugs, anything, and you going across state line to, going to another state, that becomes federal. And from what I hear, he had it going on like that. So anyway, oh, she's looking good on that photo. Let me see some. Oh yeah, she sent me some pictures of her, y'all. I'm gonna put it up. She wanted, and I think, Rose, you had got offended when I put a picture of you, that picture back of you that's Billy put in. You wanted me to see you fixed up. I kept saying I was gonna put them on my community board. I'm gonna let y'all see her dressed up. Yeah, the feds have to get involved.
Everybody,
let me see something.
Everybody 3 feet. Everybody right here. Hey, we're good.
That's not the one.
We're good.
That's not the one I want to look at. Okay, let me see. He told, I'm gonna read some of these comments on this other one. He told people he was playing on people's minds all the time. He has told many truths about how he feels about all of them. He's always tough until the police shows up and his followers still cowered behind him. He said he's God, but even he fears the feds. Gods don't fear man. See, even right here, there's somebody else that did Meek at Night. I know y'all watch her. She even did a live on it. And I was looking at her comment section too, at some of these comments. She even said it was the Fed. So I don't know who it is, don't care. Not really. I'm just saying I don't know too much about them to talk in detail. And somebody wrote, I can't wait until the interrogation gets mad public. That's going to be interesting. And before they go to jail, they would get tested and treated for any and all STDs. Somebody wrote, I couldn't wait until this day came. You know, a lot of people don't like him. They was waiting for him to get arrested. This is disgusting and evil. It's about time somebody broke this circus up. those people need some mental help. I always wondered, even when I was coming up, and in my day coming up, there were, let me say, it was pimp days. There were pimp. There was women minds that was light as a butterfly that would listen to all the foolishness and all the little sweet nothings whispered in their ears for them to go sell their body. I couldn't have never fell for none of that. And I was wondering how people get hooked up. Do they fall in love? And then they start wanting to do anything for the person or what? I never understood that. Because if I haven't been a working girl, I wouldn't have worked for nobody. Mm-mm. And I had a friend that was like that worked for herself, didn't like pimps. And they say pimps still around these days, but to me, that's old fashioned. I say pimps, ladies these days know better than that. But some of them, so am I wrong in saying that mine must be kind of weak or something? I mean, that's just the way I see it. So basically, everybody in this comment section, and the overall is saying they're glad he got caught. They're glad they think it was the FBI. They're glad that why it took so long, etc., etc. Okay. Now I'm gonna look back over here. Rose, you're a beautiful woman. Rose, okay, etc., etc. Now let me move on to the man or the thing. Because like I said, my niece will come back and talk about this. How long I've been here. Yeah, okay. Not gonna be very long. E-I-E-I-O. Yes. I feel sanctified. I'm just singing y'all what I'm looking for, Yes, I feel sanctified. Hold on a minute. Sorry, y'all. I was looking for my story and I was hearing my niece. I think she's getting up. Now, I'll be 61 on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. Oh, okay. Something is wrong when you follow man. Yeah, Voodoo. I never understood that even back then. And to me, pimps nowadays, still in 2022, that's old. Whew, Lord. But anyway, New York subway shooting suspect arrested on mass transit. Bob Vine is charged. Now, there's one just an hour ago, but everybody was talking about that yesterday. Oh, yesterday. Police arrested the suspected gunman who opened fire in Brooklyn subway during Tuesday's morning rush hour. Wow. Let's see. Yes, I feel sanctified. Just listen. Look at him, y'all. Y'all seen how he look? He's a big, heavy set man. I see.
Moments ago, Frank Robert James was stopped on the street and arrested by members of the New York City Police Department. Officers, in response to a Crime Stoppers tip, stopped Mr. James at 1:42 p.m. at the corner of St. Mark's Place and First Avenue in Manhattan. He was taken into custody without incident and has been transported to an NYPD facility. He will be charged with committing yesterday's appalling crime in Brooklyn.
Okay, that's just a minute long video. I wanted to see because I was mostly reading the story. Yeah. Anyway, New York City police arrested Frank James following a citywide manhunt for suspected gunman. I want to see how many people actually passed. They're not saying that. The suspect, Mr. James, posted several rambling videos on YouTube making vague threats of violence while also discussing New York City's mental health services and crime on the subway. Police. Oh, he was upset about that. He was talking violence on one of his videos because he don't like the mental health services and the crime that's in the subway, but yet he goes down there and commit a crime. See, they didn't have this written down yesterday, did he? Anyway, the charges, Mr. James will be charged with a terroristic act on mass transit and faces life in prison. Federal prosecutor said he is scheduled to appear in Brooklyn federal court Thursday. Not nothing more that we can speak on it. That he sounds like he has a mental issue too. He sounds like he's very radical with that mental issue. And if you don't like the mental system there for helping people, or the subway, we'll do something about it to help. You don't just go shoot up a bunch of people. 62 years old, big man too, a big black, dark man. I don't mean it like when people criticize black, but I'm just saying, a big, greasy looking man. Big one. Up top of blessed cookie tookies out of jail. I don't know too much about her. I think, a few weeks ago, Jay Wilson mentioned Cookie Tookie's name. I never was a big supporter or watcher of her. I do know of her for when I was watching T.S. Madison all the time. Them two didn't get along for some reason. I don't know. But that's all right. I'm just basically talking this morning, killing some time to my niece. Come on anyway, Rose. I don't care about you going off topic. This is all I really have to say today. I'm not going to say too much again about the people that got the mess going, because that's what they want. It's only two. I mean, I'm just not into that. So I'll watch Miss Pizarro for that, if I want to hear what's going on. And that's the way it is. I don't care about them people. I don't want to talk about them. He's showing that he has mental issues. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I only wish I could have seen some of his videos before they suspended his YouTube account, because everybody was telling me yesterday he has a YouTube. I didn't know that. So basically, that's what I'm on. And I think instead of me going to tell my niece to come start now, I'm going to tell her, go ahead, eat breakfast and come back. But that's what she's going to do today. I'll talk about that. Nature boy. Because otherwise, if I wasn't waiting for her to get up and come on, I probably would have did the live this morning. It's like I've been wanting to come on every other day. And I don't want to, and I'm tired of hearing about Kim and Kanye. I don't know, y'all. I guess I'm just getting bored of the news. I just get bored of the news. So, Kim, is tripping, and she's still antagonizing Kanye because Kanye have moved on. First, they're trying to make it look like he was running up behind her. I mean, it's just a mess. Gun violence. It's just a hot mess. But I've been on here, 30 minutes. I usually drop my link if anybody want to talk about anything, because basically that's all I really came on to do. Watch. And Jada Pinkett Smith and Will, they drama still going on. The Chris Rock drama still going on. I don't know too much about that person my niece was talking about yesterday. Remember? And she says a rapper, that's what I mean. She gets all into that stuff like that. Because I think I be trying to cater to my demographic, the people that watch me. But I didn't know that boy. What's his name? She said he did Mambo, M-A-I, Mano. I don't know too much about Mano. I didn't know she told me he's a young rapper. And Benzino, oh my God. Benzino, is homophobic, but yet he has some dealings with a shared gender, and he come on here talking about he don't want her to talk about it because it's not going to make her look bad. It's just going to make him look bad with his freaky self. I don't know how Thea kept taking him back, because he even had pictures leaked where he was holding some woman up. Y'all getting her head from the back. I just had to come right out and say it. I'm grown. I can talk like the way I want to talk. And 50 Cent snapped on him. But Benzino is just nasty. And do you know, Althea got back with him even after that? She put out a lot of his shenanigans. Having such anger pinned up inside would make you snap and you commit the very thing that you meant. Oh, yeah, I know that's what he did, Voodoo, but that's kind of weird to me. Because I feel like you upset about that, do something about it, but then you got a mental issue. So, good morning, Suki. Yes, Voodoo. I'm not going to do the normal thing. I was thinking about some ribs I bought, and since today Thursday, I'm going to take them out tomorrow. Well, no, Saturday, I'm marinating because I'm going to do it Easter morning. I'm going to do something different. And I don't know, I bought this jerk sauce because I want to try some different stuff. So I haven't quite made up my mind how I want to do it. That means he's not homophobic. He's hiding. He just needs to come clean. So you think that Benzino is just in the closet, huh? Are you cooking? Mano's a rapper from New Jersey. Believe it. Really annoying me that he had to free that fetish and letting white women role play slave and master. Also, you know about Mano. Okay, I didn't know who Mano is because, like I said, I don't keep up with the little rappers. Mom's house. I don't know why. What y'all cooking? We talk about some food. We talking about some food because that's all that's going on as y'all said. Like I said, I don't want to. I'm tired of the Will Smith situation. But y'all, I've also been watching Candy Burris a lot, and her daughter turned out to be a beautiful young woman. The daddy was on what show was that he was on talking about he shouldn't pay Wiley's child support because her mother Candy is rich, and that Riley was jealous of his other kids, 8 kids, because they was raised in a house with him and not. And she came on, you know, like the respectable young lady that she is, the classy young lady that she is, and she politely asked her dad, "Would please stop discussing me and my mom." But that was wrong for him to speak like that of her. Hold on, let me see my niece said, hold on. Okay, she'll be ready in about an hour. Okay, let me finish reading some of this before I get ready to go. Picture of that hotel video where he got kicked out. Didn't he slip up and say the man he was with was his boyfriend? Okay, are we still talking about Benzino? Well, keep talking about it while I finish telling y'all this real quick. So let me see exactly what the young lady told her dad. She was very classy about it, but that was wrong for me. You don't even say that. She said that he always talked about her and her mom. So Roddy Burns tells her father, stop talking about us after he said she was jealous. Jealous of what? Her mother was a millionaire. And he felt like, and like Candy said, just because I got more money than you, it's still your daughter. You're supposed to take care of your daughter. That money is hers. You owe her that back money. So that's how that went. So Roddy was trending because she was discussing paying, you know, and Candy was discussing and paying him some money. He was on Black TV. He mentioned that Roddy, 19, may be jealous of his relationship with his other daughters. Block stated, every last one of my kids lived with me from when they were born until they graduated, except Candy's daughter. Block explained. Now, he know that was wrong. I'm going to let y'all hear how he said that. Yeah, Benzino. Yeah, just come on out the closet. Yes, my nieces and stuff do that for their children. People still do that. My grandbaby do it. And if she comes spend the night over Saturday, I'll do something with her. Let's hear what Rock talking about with his no good butt. Block.
I got 2 daughters prior to this, and I'm thinking sometimes your daughters, they go through whatever they go through when they get a certain age. So I'm just looking at it like, okay, she's just going through her growing spurt with she ain't dad little baby no more. She smell herself. So I'm thinking that part. But I think a lot of people get in her head, as in because a lot of jealousy because all my kids live with me. I got 3 daughters and 3 boys. Every last one of them live with me except Rob. Yeah.
Now, I felt like he was wrong for saying that. He said a little bit more. She's not jealous of them, even though he got a few million, but Candy's worth, what, about 32, 35 million? She did want a relationship with her father. We saw that on the show, on the Housewife. But she ain't got no reason to be jealous of them. She just bought her beautiful a condo over there in New York, high rise. However, one of his daughters moved in the house and stayed in there to get to know her for a little while in the house with Candy. She's not jealous. He's just mad because he don't want to give that girl her back money that he owed her. That wasn't right. He didn't want that baby with candy and felt he didn't have to do anything. And whether he wanted her or not, he was here. But you're right, Voodoo. That's what happened. Somebody in Jay Wilson chat yesterday was saying they don't like the new bless. I'm not the new bless. I just chose to take a break from the rah-rah right now. Once in a while, y'all might see me come over here and mention something. Because like I said, yesterday, I kind of wanted to do a little something. I really did. But I said, nah, not worth it. Not worth it. Nope, not worth it. So basically, y'all, that's all I got. I've been on here 36 minutes. Oh, Jordy Woods congratulates boyfriend Carl Anthony Towns. Oh, I'm going to read about her. I was interested in her because of the way the Kardashians that did her. And no, I'm not trying to go into all the way into celebrity talk. Only when some stuff happened, like about what I'm talking about now, the messy stuff, I want to talk about because I'm messy. That's why. So with this said, y'all, I'm getting ready to go. And when y'all see me come back, it won't be. Well, I might just come back and say, hey, y'all, my niece going to talk and move on until y'all get used to her just coming on because she's not to come on here herself. You know, so that's how that's going to be. So I'm going to go if anybody ain't got nothing to say and go ahead and make my breakfast while I'm running the YouTube streets. Let me see if anybody on live that I watch right now before I get off of here. I don't think they need to come live like she normally do. See, Brianna already came. I know Miss Pizarro gonna come on a little later. Oh, y'all, I didn't know that Truth, what's her name? Juke Joint was still making videos until I heard Pizarro talking about the other day and was sounding just like her. Yeah, you're right, Boodle. They're all beautiful. And somebody said Jordy had operations too. But if she did, when she still was running with Kylie, she didn't need that. The lady she was already had her shape. It was beautiful. She'd already blossomed and turned into the beautiful young lady that she is. She's beautiful before that. And I think Chloe was just jealous because Tristan, because Jordy is black and she probably was jealous because she wanted that kind of body, natural body like Jordy. In the natural skin. They like dark skin. They want to have melanin in their skin. So that's what I assume. But anyway, who's live? I'm trying to see so I can tell y'all who we're going to go watch. I mean, y'all go watch who y'all want to watch, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah. So we'll be back. We'll be back. Okay, y'all. I'm going to go. I'm going to make my breakfast and I'll talk to y'all later. Well, be most of my niece. Okay. With that said, I'm going to say toodaloo because I'm going to go in there and finish making my breakfast. Oh, okay. I'll go in and peek at him then while I'm doing what I'm doing. Drop y'all diamonds, y'all. Can y'all drop the diamonds? The diamonds. The diamonds. Okay. Do I want to dance on my way out? No, I'm not. Thank you, Suki. D-Dot. For those of y'all that wasn't here, y'all can catch the replay. Toodaloo.